called smoked bacon. Lard's starting to render down. Well, welcome back everyone. We're gonna make some lard today and probably clean the garage. And I got bacon smoking in the cold smoker. We're gonna check on that here in once in a while and see how well that's going. Anyway, I'll have to cut some pork fat into chunks. All the lights are down. All put away neatly so that they're not tangled, but somehow they'll be tangled when I pull them out in October. All right, I got 10 pounds of lard here. It's all pork trimmings. There's no kidney fat or leaf fat in there. Couldn't find any of the good stuff, so I'll just go with what I got. I got 10 pounds in there. Doing out here in my garage in my little butane camp stove, I guess. So I keep an eye on it while I organize my shop. Get this thing turned down pretty low. Real low, not that low, that low. All right, we're gonna let it rip. Let's see. All right, let's get caught up on some projects here. Oil pump for the moped. This is the new used one I got that I need to put on there and test to see if it has any leak by. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know why. If not, just go back and look for moped videos, you'll know why. So first thing I gotta do is get this hose off of here and put a longer hose on it so I can see if it has any leak by. Gotta get this old one off though. Let's take a look what we got going on here. What tool? Let's try this one. Actually, that spins around. Maybe I can just pull it. Huh, easy enough on the clamp. All right, got that original hose off. Let's take a length of this new hose and slide it on there. Let's cut that about. We'll cut it about that long. Don't know how long that is, but it'll work. So, got a couple screws here and a screwdriver. Let's go put it on and see what we got. All right, that's where it goes, right there. Oh, it faces this direction. Sorry about the lighting. It ain't all that great, but it'll work. Okay, that one's going in. Really tight spaces on here. I guess I really don't have to get this tightened all the way down because I'm just testing to see if it's got leak by, but I'll snug it up a little bit just because. There's that screw. Okay, so this hose, when everything's operating, goes back over here to the other side and down into the transmission. Right now, I am going to simply just run it just like this down into this paper plate, and I'm going to let it sit and see if anything leaks by. So, to do that, I got to hook the hose from the oil tank back onto here, just like that. I should get a, what is that, 1/4 inch nut driver. Let's see, where do I keep those? There we go, 1/4 inch. That should do it. Now, a little bit close to E. So, let's put some extra oil in here. There's a little bit in there. I'm gonna put some more. Royal purple, only the best for my old moped. I'll just put everything I got left. Okay, now we find out. This valve I installed earlier to stop leak by, I will just now open all the way, and then we'll wait. Maybe a day or two, and see if anything comes out and lands on this plate. If it's super minimal, we're good to go. Or super minimal or none, we're good to go. But if I come out and I find this plate full of oil, we got the same problem with this new used pump. Yeah, we'll check back later. Hey, look at that. Got a whole bunch of tools put away. Still got a bunch of junk everywhere. I gotta get organized and get ready for this next video I gotta do. Making lard. It's rendering down pretty good. About 2 hours in, I think, right now. There's a lot of water in this back fat, so I'll let that evaporate. But quite a bit of fat down there. It's already rendered out. You gotta keep stirring it once in a while and just let time do its thing. Now let's take some Christmas lights down. I just put them on there with these little clips. That way I don't have to climb up when it comes time to take them down. Down really easy. I might have to climb up to get it off that nail, maybe. Hey there, buddy. You liking this cold weather? Lard's getting there. Still cooking off some of the impurities. You can tell by the bubbles. It's got a little bit of water in there. But the cracklings are getting close. Super close. There's a few in there that got a little bit of white left to them, but most of them are golden brown. Just waiting for all of them to be trying to float. Now we're back here at the cold smoker, checking on the bacon. Starting to get some decent color on it. I got a probe in it that I don't need to, but I am monitoring the internal temperature. It's up to 72. I don't need to cook it because it's been fully cured, but I'm just keeping an eye on it to see what it's doing. But I just reloaded the little pot with some more pecan chips, and we're gonna let it keep going. All right, guys, it's time to cut some bacon. So I'm gonna go grab it out of the fridge and get this thing on the meat slicer. Here's our nice slab of bacon. Here's my cheap, super cheap meat slicer. We'll see how well it works. Take a little bit off of this little teeny tiny. That thing's in the way. That doesn't look too bad. Look at that though. Nice big old slab of homemade bacon. Cured up nice and pink. Go ahead and get this packaged up and put in the freezer. And I just dropped bacon on the floor. Worst party foul ever. I just dropped it on the floor. And that floor is not clean. I think I got super lucky. So I guess when I got some time in a couple days, I'll get this thing fully hooked up and all should be well. Yeah, we got a lot of big projects coming up here soon. I alluded to about 1.5 years ago. If you've been subscribed that long, you probably got a good idea. We moved from Minnesota down to Texas, and I alluded to a very expensive project, and it's just around the corner. You guys got to stick around. It's coming. We're going to see what happens. I can't tell you anything about it right now, but it's going to be good. But I got a lot of projects once that goes down. Well, in between now and then as well, namely this tractor here. Got a carburetor problem I got to do with it. I'm going to pull it out in the driveway. I'm going to fix the timing. It's off a little bit from when I put the 12-volt conversion on it. I'll probably go over that too, because I don't think I filmed any part. Matter of fact, I know I didn't. I didn't film any of the 12-volt conversion, so I can go over that as well and kind of give you a history background on this tractor. It's a Farmall B 1947, sweet little tractor. Not much of a farm tractor anymore, but more like a parade tractor. That's probably what it'll end up being. But thanks for sticking around. More content coming, and I can't tell you, or I want to tell you. I can't tell you, but it's coming. So I'll see you on the next video.